Hey, Bricks and Wrigley here, and welcome to the pre-review of the LEGO Star Wars set number 75338, the Ambush on Ferrix set. This set will retail for $70 and only include 679 pieces, which is just insane to consider. That's more than 10 cents a piece, everyone, for a new set. That's just an insane price. However, I do think this set looks really cool, so today we're going to take a look at all of the positive things about this set, and at the end of this video, I'm going to give you my verdict if you should buy this set or not. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the Ambush on Ferrix set. So first of all, we're going to take a look at the box art for this set. I honestly think that it all comes together to a nice piece of box art. On the bottom left corner, you can actually see Cassian Andor and an Imperial Stormtrooper, which truly is a nice addition to this set. I think it looks great and definitely is an awesome teaser for the show because you can see an Imperial Stormtrooper, which means they will appear in the show, hopefully. So I just can't wait to see the Stormtroopers within the Andor show. Of course, on the bottom right, we can see 3 minifigures. One of them is Cassian Andor, really an epic minifigure selection, which we're going to take a look at in a second. But first of all, we're going to take a look at the box art, and I'm actually going to explain to you what I can see. Of course, in the background of this set, you can actually see some awesome detailing of the Ferrix city, and that also looks quite nice in my opinion. I love the detailing on the road for this box art. And then of course, if we're going to take a look at the back of the box, we can see a couple of features regarding the mobile tech pod, and that also looks quite nice. Of course, we get some minifigures just in a blaster shootout. That also looks quite nice. And in the background, we can also see part of Ferrix. That is also really cool. So the box art for this set truly looks amazing. And right now, we're actually going to take a look at the minifigure selection for this set. So first of all, we actually get Cassian Andor with quite a nice hairpiece. Of course, some awesome printing on his face, and then the nicely detailed torso and legs. Really superb printing on his pieces. Next up, of course, we get Luthen Rael, also quite a nice minifigure. I love the printing on his torso as well as his hairpiece. That also looks sick in my opinion. So I just can't wait to get my hands on this minifigure. And then finally, we get Cyril Karn, actually. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Really an epic minifigure. Unfortunately, doesn't have any leg printing. However, the torso also looks quite nice, and we get that hat on top. And I believe this face was actually used within quite a lot of different sets for LEGO Star Wars, just a sort of plain trooper face actually for, of course, I believe the crew members of the First Order, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But yeah, overall, the minifigure selection of this set looks great. So right now, we're actually going to take a look at the builds for this set. The first build which we're going to take a look at is actually the biggest part of this set, which is the mobile tech pod. Now, I haven't seen this ship anywhere before, and I truly think it looks amazing. So let's go ahead and take a look at all the features and details of the mobile tech pod. So I truly think that the entirety of this build looks sick. I love all of the pieces and designs coming together to a nicely formed ship. Just take a look at this, everyone. We can see lots of detailing on the side of the ship with, of course, that sticker and a couple of those iron ingot pieces in light bluish gray. That also adds a lot of detailing and depth to the ship. So I just can't wait to build this. I'm truly curious to know what sort of techniques LEGO used to achieve this rounder design on the sides of the ship. I mean, it's sort of a curvy look that also looks quite amazing in my opinion. And the front of the ship is also superb. I really love the fact that LEGO was able to hide those sort of gaps in between those wedge plates with, of course, the perfect placement of those pieces. That is definitely an amazing design, which I can't wait to discover when I'm actually going to get this set and build it. Of course, we get a couple of those tile pieces on the sides, and also actually on the back you can see lots of detailing on the wings. We got a couple of awesome pieces. We got that sort of wedge piece, we got that ingot piece, and then just a tile with a sticker on there, as well as on the official side over there underneath the wing, which also looks great in my opinion. So I truly love the usage of all of those stickers within this set. And next up, we're going to take a look at the engines. As you can see, the engines really are integrated into the build. I love the fact that LEGO was able to integrate those engines into the side of the mobile tech pod. Of course, the wings can actually fold up, so that is also quite nice. You can actually fold up the wings, and that is definitely an amazing feature for, of course, storage purposes, but also for accuracy within the series as well. Maybe I'm not 100% sure what this is actually going to look like within the Andor series, but I can't wait to see its feature. I hope it won't be a 1 or 2 second feature. So of course we get that awesome printing on that windshield right there. I love the way it is looking. I actually can't complain about the windshield. I think it really fits well with this build. Of course, with the light blue is great. I do believe it's a little bit of a different color, but I'm not 100% sure because of the pictures, and I really have to see it for myself in real life if I want to discuss that. But I mean, it really looks great. You can fit a minifigure inside, but there's also a stud shooter on top. So you can see the stud shooter, and those are actually really integrated in a nice way within the set. I think it really fits in with this awesome set. So definitely a really big thumbs up to LEGO for using those stud shooters on top. Overall, I think the turret looks great with that sort of black blaster in the middle that also adds a lot of detailing. And right now, finally, we're going to take a look at the interior of this set. So in the front of the set, we can actually put 2 minifigures to drive this pod. And in the middle, we can actually have a lot of minifigures placed inside. You can see that we get 4 seats for the minifigures, and they're actually quite nicely designed seats. I love the detailing on there. Of course, you get that sort of leaning area for the minifigure, which you can actually put your minifigure against, which is definitely something amazing. I love that LEGO included those resting pieces for the necks of the minifigures. So LEGO definitely thought of a lot of detailing for this set, and I'm just a huge fan of the fact that you can actually place 4 minifigures into the a cargo area of this set. You can also have this sort of crate in the middle. I believe it's a crate, actually, the dark bluish gray piece. So definitely a big fan of the interior of this set. Of course, we get that sticker in the front as well. So you can definitely put a lot of stuff within this vehicle, which is a big thumbs up to LEGO, because I love putting minifigures and stuff within LEGO sets. It's just efficient for storage, and it really prevents your LEGO minifigures from getting dusty or just having to store them in some bags separately anywhere in your room. So I'm definitely really a big fan of fitting these minifigures inside. I mean, you can get a lot of these sets and just put your Stormtrooper army inside. I do believe it's Empire based. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't watched Andor yet, and I mean, it's not even available as of this moment. So I just can't wait to see the series and know what this vehicle is about, actually. But that's everything about the pod, and right now we're going to take a look at the speeder bike. So I know a lot of people think that the addition of the speeder bike to this set was quite unnecessary. However, I do feel that this speeder bike is quite original because it is a genuine good build. I love the fact that LEGO added the dark tan look to this set, and of course we also get that dark red in combination with the dark tan. That really looks superb in my opinion. And on top of that, you can see a sort of wire on the front of the speeder bike, which really makes it look real in my opinion. And on the back, of course, we get those clips where you can actually just put a couple of blasters on the speeder bike, which in my opinion also is superb because I just love storing weapons within LEGO sets, and that is definitely something very special about this speeder bike. So I myself am a huge fan of the speeder bike. I think it looks great. I mean, it would have been cool if LEGO had added those pieces to the pod, but I mean, they didn't do that. They decided to go for the speeder bike, so I might as well just not complain about it. I mean, they've created this set and I just can't wait to build it, and I'm really happy that it's going to come out in the future. So all of you are curious, what is your verdict, Brickley? Should I buy this set? Well, I personally believe that $70 for such a small set is quite a lot of money. I do think you should get this set, but maybe with a sale or a discount or something like that. I mean, only 3 minifigures and 2 small builds for $70. That's not really worth it in my opinion for, of course, the release date on August the 1st. But if you want to get this set for around $60 to maybe even $50, go ahead. Sure, that's really a good deal right there for this set. But personally, I will just wait for this set to go down in value, of course, just on discount or something like that. because I'm not going to pay $70 for this. That's just too much. And on the other hand, I really can't predict if I'm going to get this set on release date or not. I mean, it's definitely a great set with a lot of awesome features and really cool details on the pod. The minifigures are superb, so definitely a great set to pick up. And maybe when I really love the Andor series, I'll get it for $70. But I mean, if not, I'm just going to wait for it to drop to around $50 to $60. I might even get it used or something. I'm not really a big sort of person about getting sets sealed. If I can get the set used in a perfect condition, that's also fine by me. But yeah, I just can't wait to get this set, and I'm really eager to hear your opinion on it as well. So let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this set and if you're going to get it when it's going to release on August the 1st. Of course, if you did enjoy watching this pre-review, let me know by leaving a thumbs up to support it. Go subscribe to Ferrix for more epic content, and of course ring that notification bell to stay updated on all of my videos. I will link the playlist to my pre-reviews in the description down below, and I will see you all in the next video on my YouTube channel, Ferrix.
It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything.